Way Simps ruin the dating game for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And first of all, if you are a solid dude, you can overcome anything. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, Simps make it just a little bit more harder. Just put that little extra obstacle that you really don't need. You feel what I'm saying? Um, and I know a lot of channels go in on women's bad behavior, but to be honest with you, that's surface level, right? And I'm gonna explain what I mean. First of all, this is Tarek Talks. I'm Tarek, and I'm gonna be talking my stuff. So check me out. Like, comment, subscribe for more men's health, dating, fitness discussions. So it's like this. It's like when you have weed in your garden, and guys, I'm no damn gardener. I don't know the first thing about plants, so bear with me with this analogy, but I think y'all will get it. It's like if there's a weed in your garden, right? If you just clip off just the bare top of it, just the top of it, it's gonna grow back. It's not, and nothing's gonna happen. You have to get down to the root of the problem. That's why when a lot of these channels make 100,000 videos back to back complaining about females, you know what I'm saying? And I understand the gripes. I understand. I'm not over here excusing none of the effery going on. But we have to get down to the root of the problem, okay? And the root of the problem is simps. Okay, let's just keep it fun. It's one of the problems. I'm not gonna say it's the number one, but it's definitely up there. Okay, so the way that simps mess it up, man, for women, and I'm gonna start how they mess it up for women. The way they mess it up for women is they create these entitled, bad behavior type of traits in a lot of young ladies, right? A lot of people wonder how it got to this point where a chick that is, just a regular plain Jane works in an office building somewhere answering phone calls on her, clickety clacking on her computer. And people wonder why she feels the need to be with a man that's a 6'10", 7-figure. I don't even know if that's something obtainable, but I'm pretty sure they think it is. 13-inch meat, you feel me, is a gangster, but at the same time, he's nice to her, and he a player, and at the same time, he's sweet to her. You feel me? How do you think that happens? Because of men simps boosting their ego, making them feel like and these guys have ill intentions. You dig what I'm saying? They don't have any good intentions. They're not trying to wife this chick up. They're not trying to build no relationship. They're just spending money to hook up with the chick, right? That's it. They do all those things. They do jump through hoops. They cash app these women for no reason. And this is literally true, fellas. When I tell you I've witnessed dudes cash app females that look, no offense, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but I'm talking about this chick nowhere near good weight, right? And she would nowhere near healthy weight. Let's just put it like that, okay? Let's just say she was above average in weight, not in looks, in weight. She was above average. And these chicks sending her, and these dudes sending her $100, $50. Here's some gas money for you. They'll send her $40 and $100. So when this happens, a lot of times young ladies just pass over the whole fact that these dudes are just trying to get in their pants, and they take it as they value them. No, mama, they don't. All they're trying to do is they have an ulterior motive. See, at least, and a lot of guys talk down on Chads and Tyrones and stuff. At least those dudes are honest, which I think is one of the reasons why they get play, right? They're honest. They're not trying to go all out of their way, out of their element to impress a female, you know what I'm saying? To make her feel like she's a queen, and giving her all these cash apps and taking her on these lavish, expensive trips and stuff like that when they ain't even known each other for like 2 months, right? At least he honest. At least he know the chick knows what she's getting into for the most part. She knows this guy is not really gonna do no above and beyond stuff. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna be over here buying her Birkin bags and all that good. Like, he's not gonna finna be doing all that. Okay? But, you know, these simpletons, man, they be taking, you know, I be seeing all of these chicks taking these pictures in Greece. That's like the number one spot I be seeing all these chicks take pictures in. You know how expensive them tickets is? You think those chicks bought that? No, it was some simp that paid for all of that just to smash for 3 or 4 days or 2 or 3 days. You know what I'm saying? And then afterwards, you notice the chick is not even in a relationship with that guy. So what he did was, instead of just being genuine, instead of just coming clean and just being somewhat authentic, he does all these little loopholes and calls her beautiful a billion times and calls her a queen and you deserve this and you deserve that. He spends all this money, so what it does is it inflates her ego. It inflates her sense of worth. Not saying that she's not worth it, but it's just irrationally elevated. It's elevated to the point where it's just like unmanageable, intolerable. You know what I'm saying? And the way they ruin it for men, like I said, I know some people, oh, if you're true alpha, you're not worried about that because you could still get. Yeah, I understand that. But these chicks, the way that Simps mess it up for men is that a lot of these chicks have a default setting of men are beneath me because of these guys. So even if you're fucking alpha or whatever you want to call it, she's going to look at you in the beginning until you prove her otherwise as you're beneath her. Now, why would you want that extra obstacle in your way, right? Why would you want that extra nonsense? I know most guys wouldn't, right? Let's just be honest. We don't want that extra obstacle of chicks thinking we're ATMs and thinking we're beneath them. So that's how they mess it up for men. They make women view men as beneath them, because if you're trying to please somebody, if you're trying your hardest to please somebody, that's naturally going to put you in a below state, right? That's naturally going to put them below you. It's like someone begging their ex back or something like that, getting on their hands and knees and just begging for their validation, begging for their approval. That's naturally going to put their ex up and naturally going to put them down. You feel me? So that's the whole effect with that. Then another reason is, kind of ties into the first one. These chicks come in relationships or what have you expecting the world and giving nothing back, right? So now they view men as like these guys that are just lucky to have them in their presence. Like, oh, he's lucky that I'm even here, right? There's no kind of reciprocation. It puts this, he's supposed to do that for me. You know, all these expensive gifts and expensive dinners, and that's something that's granted. I shouldn't even have to say thank you for that. That's something that's already supposed to be done. It's like breathing, you know. It's like something that's not even worth saying thank you for. Like when you go outside, of course, we need to be all thankful for breathing. But when you go outside and you breathing, you know, you don't really say thank you or anything like that, even though it's a major thing to still be breathing and still be alive. Okay, so that's what it is, man. So y'all do better, man. We got to do better. You feel me? Anyway, with that being said, I'm out. Peace.